Hi everyone, welcome back to my astrology channel. Today I will be talking about the Leo new moon that's occurring on 16th of August 2023. Now, before I begin my content, I just want to thank everyone for supporting my channel, for your messages, your emails, your likes and comments and all of them. So I really am very thankful for all the support. Now, I want to take this opportunity as well to invite all of you who have not subscribed to my channel yet. Please do subscribe because that's going to help me grow this channel. So today my video is going to be about the Leo new moon that's on the 16th of August. Now, this new moon occurs at about 23 degrees 17 minutes in the sign of Leo. Now, Leo is a fixed fire sign, and new moon is a time of new initiative, new beginning, new starts, or refreshing what you have been doing. Kind of, if there is something in the pipeline you wanted to start, this is a great time to begin those. Now, this new moon is kind of a very impactful new moon because it is Leo season. So sun and moon both are in the sign of Leo. But besides that, there is also Venus in the sign of Leo. Now, Venus turned retrograde in the month of July and will be in a retrograde motion until about 3rd or 4th of September. But here, right in the thick of Leo season, it's kind of making a major impact on this new moon. Now, besides that, this new moon is going to be aspected by Uranus as well in the sign of Taurus. Now, it's quite an exact aspect. It's a square aspect. It's a challenging one, but it's a very close aspect. So Uranus is also adding to this new moon in quite a substantial way. Now, Uranus energy is all about, breaking through, groundbreaking energy. It's kind of bringing kind of sudden changes, unpredictable changes as well. Maybe the changes that's good for us, but we're not prepared for it or we're not ready for it. Now, new moon is a time of new initiative, new beginnings. So here Uranus is going to bring these dramatic, unexpected changes. Now, obviously, you need to go back to your chart and see where Leo sign sits in your chart. Wherever it is, that house matter is going to see some sort of new beginning, or there's an opportunity for manifesting new energies in that house matter. So it's kind of a really good time to really focus on your goals, your personal goals. Now, Leo sign is about expression. It's about passion. It's about your interests, your personal capabilities, your heart-centered approach. Leo is ruled by the sun, so it's all about shining your light, and not just shining your light outwardly, but also letting the inner light motivate others to shine their light. Now, with this new moon energy, this is really a good time to focus on what your heart desires, your goals, your personal goals. And really, this is a great time to, put effort in those new creative endeavors, new projects, passion projects, all that, to really work on them and really get them out, really move them along, because it's a great time for manifestation. New moon is a great time to manifest new energy. Now, this new energy is going to be kind of disrupted by this Uranus energy, but see it in a different way. Don't look at this new moon energy as if something you need to hold back from, or you cannot take steps to change or bring change in your life. This is a great time to really shift energy and use the Uranus energy, which is in the sign of Taurus, to bring these new changes. Now, it will not be straightforward, but Uranus is going to give you that push with this new, connecting with this new moon in such close aspect. It's exactly 23 degrees. Uranus is at 23 degrees Taurus, and new moon Leo will be at 23 degrees Leo. So it's very close contact. It's a very close square aspect. It's a very tight one. So here things will come to a head, things that you have been holding back or refraining from changing, everything is going to be revealed during this time, and you will have this opportunity to really move things along and start new cycle, new energy. So it's very important you're not stopping yourself from doing what you want to do. Now, this new moon energy will last for about 2 weeks until the full moon on 30th of August in the sign of Pisces. So until then, things will slowly reveal, and you will have to make those changes. It may not be straightforward, but there's a lot of push to make those changes. So something new is definitely manifesting, something new will definitely be born. You may also be kind of rebellious during this time to bring these changes in your life. So if things are holding you back, or not allowing you to make those changes, you will be quite rebellious, experimental as well, and you really want to change, bring that change. So definitely this is the time to really focus on yourself and really bring out that kind of groundbreaking energy, that breakthrough that you want in your life, wherever Leo sign sits in your chart. So definitely any internal conflict during this time, there's a need to really look deeply into it, and really turn things around by being a little bit more goal oriented. Now Venus is retrograde during this time in the sign of Leo, so it will be impacting this new moon definitely. Now Venus retrograde, we all know, is about reevaluating and readjusting and rethinking, reconsidering our Venus qualities, which is to do with love matters, relationship, and money matters. So here we are kind of changing or rethinking our value system, how we approach our relationship, how we approach money matters, and our own sense of love as well, love for ourselves, self-care, self-love. So Leo is all about self-expression. It's about self-actualization. It's about doing things that you want to do, what you desire, and Venus is about that. So here there's a lot of contemplation, introspection added to this new moon energy, and the Uranus energy, which is rebellious kind of energy. So any new beginning during this time and the next 2 weeks, you will definitely have these new beginnings. It may come out of rebelling against your own self-limiting beliefs, your own self-limiting mindset and all that. So definitely there's a lot of unpredictability attached to this new moon energy, definitely. But whatever changes that bring is very much welcomed and will be very much needed to move forward. So this Leo new moon is like a really excellent time to make these plans, goals, and really work on those, and not to hold back if anything is restricting you, because something new is definitely going to start. And there's an opportunity to do that. So if you hold yourself back from any new beginning, you're basically not using this new moon energy to your best interest, basically. So definitely it's a great time to get past your internal conflict and bring those new beginnings. Now, I will go through all the 12 zodiac signs and kind of explain how this new moon is going to affect each of the 12 zodiac sign. So let's begin.
Hello, my lovely Aries. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, this new moon occurs in the sign of Leo in your 5th house. Now, 5th house is the house of creativity. It's the house of self-expression. It's the house of romance, love, fun times, your children, and also your inner child. So a new moon is a time of manifestation, new experiences, new beginning, new encounters, new initiative. So here with this 5th house energy, Aries, you are called to follow your passion. You're called to be more, playful, embrace your inner passion, things that brings you joy, brings you pleasure. This is what you're tapping into, your inner child, connecting with your inner child during this time, Aries. So this new moon is going to spark your creative juices. There can be romantic inclination as well during this time. New romance, new love experience may be coming into your life during this time. You are feeling a bit more playful and you want to engage in these social activities and these fun activities during this time. Now, it's a great time also to connect with your children, or reconnect with your children. So really a good time to connect with your inner child and be a little bit more creative and passionate during this time, more playful during this time. Now, this new moon is going to connect with Uranus in the sign of Taurus. Now, Uranus is in your 2nd house where your Taurus sign sits. So your 2nd house energy is squaring your 5th house energy. Now, with Uranus in the 2nd house, you have been experiencing for the last few years kind of a change in your value system, your attitude and all that. So this square aspect can bring dramatic and unexpected changes where your creativity, your passions, your relationship with your own self, your heart-centered approach is concerned. So here there is a need to nurture your talents and be a little bit more progressive. Now, this change is going to come only once you have dealt with your inner conflict, any internal conflict. Once you have dealt with that, you will be able to connect with what brings you joy, what you're passionate about, So this Uranus connecting with the new moon is going to give you a kind of a rebellious energy to connect with what brings you joy. So it's going to promote new passions, new expression. So something that you haven't done before, something that really brings you joy, Aries. So really good time to shine your light and really connect with your inner child, Aries. Hello, my lovely Taurus. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, this new moon occurs in your fourth house. Now, fourth house is the house of your home and family matters. Now, when a new moon occurs in your fourth house, this is a good time to retreat to your comfort zone, connect with your home and family, your family members, people you live with. So this can be your physical foundation, your home, your address, and also your emotional foundation. So where do you see your inner fulfillment, your inner satisfaction? Where does that come from? That's where you're connecting to. So this is a great time. New moon is a great time for new initiative. It's a time of manifestation, so new experiences, new beginning are definitely welcome during this time. Now, in home and family matters, there could be some new beginning in terms of your home matters, your house matters. There could be addition to family, or you may be changing address or moving into new place, or just redecorating or doing things around your home. Now, this new moon is definitely going to bring plenty of excitement to wherever you live, to your space, your emotional space, your physical space, and all that. So definitely a great time to connect with your inner feelings and your gut instinct as well, because fourth house energy is your emotional instincts. So that's what you're connecting to during this time. Now, you definitely desire a feeling of safety and security as well during this time. So it's very important to start with developing inner security during this time, Taurus, and do set boundaries if you need to. Now, this new moon is going to connect with Uranus in a square aspect. Now, Uranus is in your sign, in your first house, Taurus. So you have already been going through a kind of monumental changes where your mannerism, your attitude, your values, your beliefs, your overall approach and how you project yourself is considered. So here with this fourth house energy squaring the first house energy, there could be a clash between your emotional self and how you see yourself. So your home and family matters, your foundation and where you want to reach out and how you want to grow. So there could be some clash around that. Maybe you want a new beginning in your home matters, but or erratic belief system or chaotic belief system may be holding you back from making these new emotional changes to your surrounding. So definitely it's a good time to overcome any internal conflict, any things that are holding you back, and make these changes, because you can expect dramatic changes around your home and family matters. Some kind of new beginning. There's an opportunity for new beginning around your home and family matters around this August new moon, Taurus. Thank you. Hello, Geminis. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, this new moon is in the sign of Leo on the 16th of August and occurs in your third house. Now, third house is the house of communication and connection. So here there's an opportunity for new beginning, new experiences, new activities around your third house matter. Now, new moon is a great time for a manifestation. So use this new moon to speak up for yourself, Geminis. Learn something new, set intention around communication, connection, learning, information sharing, your daily interactions and all that. It's a really exciting time for new connection. And, it's very important to expand your network during this time. Also, information sharing. If you have a social media presence, this is a great time to really stretch your imagination and present yourself, speak up what your truth is, really connect with your audience in a more authentic way, in a more heart-centered way, Geminis. So great time to expand your network and create more awareness, around your own thought process, your own mindset. This will give you a kind of a energy to start something new. Now you could be starting a new project as well around communication or information sharing during this time, or you could be learning something new, because third house has this learning energy as well. So you could be doing a short course, a crash course, whatever you want to do. So it's a great time to engage in these activities. Now, this new moon will be connecting with Uranus in the sign of Taurus in a square aspect. Now, Uranus is in your 12th house for last few years. So, with the 12th house energy connecting with third house energy in a square aspect, there can be some sort of abruptness in the way you articulate your feelings, in the way you express and communicate your desires. So you are searching for personal freedom with Uranus in the 12th house. So this search for personal freedom may come in an erratic way when it comes to communicating these feelings of wanting this space, personal freedom, articulating what's on your mind, how you feel it, and all that. So Uranus here in the 12th house kind of helps to release these unconscious habits and patterns. Now this Uranus squaring the new moon can bring dramatic and unexpected changes in the way you see yourself, your subconscious self, and how you communicate yourself. So just be mindful of how you are articulating your feelings, your needs, and all during this time, because there can be a clash between your internal conflict during this time. And you will also feel a bit rebellious to speak your mind. Now, it is a good idea to speak your mind and stand up for yourself, most definitely, but just watch out for how you're articulating, what you want to speak up about, and also, your feelings and all that, Geminis. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Cancer. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Cancer, this new moon is in the sign of Leo and occurs on the 16th of August. And it's your second house. Leo is your second house, Cancer. So, second house is a house of your income, your wealth, your assets, possession, your value system, your talents, and all that. So here with this new moon, there's an opportunity for new beginning, starting a new cycle, doing new things, manifesting new energy where your second house matters are concerned. So your value system, your money matters, and all that. There's an opportunity to begin new phases of financial matters. So here use this time to review your value system, to renew your value system, because there's definitely a possibility of surprising money gains during this time, or opportunity for money gain, maybe a new income stream, or a new job, or a pay rise, something around that can happen during this time. Now, obviously, it's important to manifest these energy and put it into action as well in order to see the results. So, definitely a good time to focus on your budget, expenses, your savings, and all that as well. Now, second house energy is about stability, it's about security, it's about liquid assets, your personal finance, your emotional security, your resources, and all that. So there's an opportunity for new activity, new beginning around these matters. So definitely do use this energy to express yourself freely and go after, your money goals and all that. Now, this new moon will be squaring Uranus in the sign of Taurus. Now, Taurus is your 11th house. So, Cancer, you have been experiencing for the last few years changes in your friendship, your social circle, and all that. In the last few years since 2018, there has been erratic changes or dramatic changes around your social circle, your collaborative work, your group activities, and all that. Now, with this 11th house energy squaring the second house energy, you can expect some kind of dramatic, unexpected changes, which concerns your group work, your friendship, your social circle, and the way you earn money. So there could be some kind of, changes, unexpected changes around these matters, and it's important to really focus on how you want these new beginning in your money matters. There can be a tendency to rebel against how you connect socially, and especially if it's affecting your money situation and all that. So if there are any internal conflict that you need to deal with, this is a good time to release them. And you'll have this desire as well to achieve your money goals during this time by overcoming any internal conflict or self-limiting kind of value system as well during this time, Cancer. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Leos, this August new moon is occurring in your sign, so it's all about you. This new moon is all about you, Leos. It's in your first house. Now, first house is a house of yourself. It's a house of how you project yourself, how you present yourself, your overall health, your mannerism, behavior, just your overall life path, Leos. So when a new moon occurs in your first house, this is a great time to really start a new cycle in the way you see yourself, in the way you present yourself. So this is a great time to reinvent yourself, not just physically, but also mentally, reinvent yourself. This new moon in your sign gives you courage to express yourself freely and truly, Leos. So do reinvent or readjust your self, your values, your habits, and also take a heart-centered approach during this time. So whatever changes you're bringing, it has to be from a place where you truly feel connected, truly what's in your heart, truly what you desire, the way you want to show up in the world has to come from what your heart truly desires, Leo. Now, Leo, you are the sign of shining your light. So this new moon is a great time to really express yourself and show up in the world, project yourself, present yourself in a powerful way. It's a very powerful new moon for you because here's an opportunity to reveal yourself, your true self. Now, it's a very energetic, very busy time. So definitely it's a great time to present yourself in an authentic way. Now, this new moon is going to square Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is your 10th house. Now, a square aspect is a challenging aspect, but there's also opportunity for growth when the energies are channeled a bit more constructively. Now, Uranus in the second house has been bringing these dramatic changes in your career directions over the last few years now. So there may be a tendency to make impulsive career decisions or, professional decisions during this time. And here you may be kind of waking up to new talents as well. Your approach towards career is definitely very different, very unexpected, and you don't want to follow other people's agenda. You want to take things forward by yourself, and you want to manifest new beginnings in the way you present yourself, or how your career looks like, or how your life path, life direction looks like. So this Leo new moon is going to promote new passions, the way you express yourself, new beginnings, all that, new intentions, new initiative, most definitely. Now, with the square aspect, there's a need to overcome any internal conflict if there are any, because Uranus is going to bring this rebellious energy, most definitely, and there can be dramatic changes in your sense of self going forward. But overall, it's a really great time to really present yourself in an authentic way. Now, Venus is retrograde in your sign as well and will be connecting with this new moon. So this is a great time to really introspect on your value system as well, what you desire as well, and really present yourself in most authentic, true to yourself way, Leos. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Virgos. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Virgos, the August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo and in your 12th house. Now, 12th house is the house of your subconscious self. It's the house of past patterns, the house of retreating, recharging your physical and spiritual batteries. It's a house of solitude and isolation. So with the new moon here, it's kind of a sensitive time, very emotional time. So it's important to really appreciate the solitude and retreat and take a break and, rest and relax during this time. Now, when the new moon occurs in your first house in a month's time, that will be a very busy period. So do use this time to really connect with your inner self, yourself and really let go of anything that's holding you back or is refraining you from being your true self. Now, 12th house is a house of letting go as well. So here definitely you are leaving or releasing any kind of subconscious pattern that is holding you back. So definitely good time to recharge and rest and rejuvenate yourself spiritually and physically. So you may have desire to retreat from social scene during this time, withdraw from people, connections, and all that, and just seek fulfillment within yourself. Now, even though you are retreating and taking a break, you still have some sort of, awareness of other people's needs and wants as well during this time. So it's a good time to really do some soul searching and find emotional peace, because it can be a very emotional time, very sensitive time. You can feel drained as well during this time. So definitely a good time to rest and relax and really connect with your inner self and bring that inner peace during this new moon. Now, this new moon is connecting with Uranus in the sign of Taurus in a square aspect. Now, Taurus is your ninth house, then, and ninth house is the house of exploration, adventure, seeking truth, traveling, learning, and all that. So, with this 12th house and ninth house energy connecting in a square aspect, so your desire to connect and explore may be clashing with your desire to retreat and take a break. So it's just a good idea to find new ways of thinking, even if you're adopting unconventional approaches to the way you learn and explore and connect with people. This is a good idea to kind of find a balance with your need to subconsciously retreat and do some soul searching, because 9th house and 12th house are both spiritual houses. So this is really a good time to experience expansion of your mindset, your perception, your spirituality in a more unconventional way. And you will experience some kind of dramatic changes as well. Now, this may come from some kind of internal conflict or subconscious pattern that's holding you back, but you will definitely have this rebellious energy to connect with your inner self, your create this inner awareness for personal development and all that. So definitely it's a good time to promote this expressive energy within yourself, and you may do it in within yourself, within your subconscious, and it may not be too apparent to other people during this new moon in 12th house, but it's a good time to get comfortable and rest and retreat and connect with your inner self, Virgos. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Libras. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Libras, the August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo in your 11th house. Now, 11th house is a house of group association, collaboration, friend circle, your hopes and wishes and all that. So when a new moon occurs in the 11th house, this is a great time to really surround yourself with like-minded people, with sustainable friendships and all that, people who truly wants to connect with you and the ones you want to connect with. So this is a good time to manifest new beginnings, because new moon energy is all about new beginnings, starting a new cycle, new friendship cycle during this time, and connect with people who are like-minded, who you truly connect from your heart space, because Leo is a sign of your heart-centered approach. So this is a great time to really connect and be expressive as well, where your social circle is concerned, your collaborative work, teamwork are concerned. Now, you can be selective with who you give your time to, definitely during this time. So you don't need to engage with everybody. Only engage with people whom you truly want to engage with. So do focus on reaching out, and this is not just in personal sense but also in professional sense. So this is a good time to really build that network, which can help you professionally as well, your career, your business, circle and all that. So really good time to really put yourself out there and connect socially. Now, there can be a kind of a sense of inner restlessness during this time, but it's a good idea to convert this feeling of inner restlessness into social interaction and fruitful contact, which can really help you achieve your goals, your hopes and wishes, your future aspirations and all that going forward, Libras. So focus on teamwork during this time more than self-centered work. Now, Leo sign is about self-expression, so you may be expressing yourself truly in a group setting, in a social setting during this time. So there is a need for social security, and that will come by nurturing goodwill during this time, Libras. Now, this new moon is connecting with Uranus in the sign of Taurus in a square aspect. Now, Taurus is your eighth house. Now, eighth house is the house of shared resources and shared values. And in the last few years, Libras, you definitely have been experiencing unexpected activity around your money matters, especially the ones that comes from other people, your spouse or a social finance, anything that is not earned personally. So here there can be a period of uncertainty where your intimate relationship is concerned, and the support and backing of others that you may have been counting on in the past, there can be some kind of changes in that, and this can affect your social situation as well, how you connect socially. So if there are any trauma attached to your money situation, especially that comes from others, you may be holding yourself back from making these changes socially or connecting with people in a group setting. Now, it's very important to overcome these internal conflicts and really make these dramatic changes, unexpected changes, where your social circle is concerned, and try to trust people who are on the same page as you, Libras. And it's going to really help you, build these strong friendships, social associations, and ultimately help you achieve your hopes and wishes, your future plans, and all that. So, definitely a good time to promote passionate, expressive energy and, really manifest these new beginnings in your social matters going forward, Libras. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Scorpios, the August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo on the 16th of August. And Leo is your 10th house. Now, 10th house is the house of career, professional matters, business matters, your responsibilities, your need to shine professionally, authority figures, and all that. So when a new moon, when it occurs in the 10th house, this is a good time to manifest new beginnings, start new things around your career matters, your business matters. So definitely a great time to set new goals, professional goals going forward, and also make an impression on the world, external world, because 10th house is the external world, the public life, the public image, and all that. So this is a good time to make an impression on others. Now, your work ethic, career goals, your professional vision, and all that are definitely in focus during this time as well. So definitely a good time to renew your attitude towards your work ethic, your future goals around professional matters, your professional vision, your projects, your business matters, and all that. Really a good time to make these changes. Now, you may experience few career surprises as well during this time. Maybe you need to renew goals or have another look at your current goals that may not be useful anymore. Maybe you want to change. So it's a good time to really have a constructive approach towards your professional progress. Now, Scorpio, do work smart during this time instead of exerting too hard and becoming stressed about your career matters. So it's very important to be a little bit more mindful of approaching your career from a heart-centered approach. Really follow what you desire, the life direction you want to go, the career direction that you want to take. It must come from a place where it's true to yourself, true to your authentic self, what you truly want. Now, definitely a good time to focus on how you're projecting yourself professionally and also the career responsibilities that you're taking on. If you're not happy with a work situation or career situation, it's a good time to change that, bring new energy, whether in the same career field or something new. If you want to change your life direction, if you want to change your career aspirations, this is a good time to really look into what you truly desire, Scorpios. Now, Scorpios, this new moon is going to be squaring Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is your seventh house of relationship, of partnership. So, Scorpios, now for the last few years, you have been experiencing some kind of changes in your partnership, the way you view partnership, your current partnership. There might be some kind of fluctuating energy, erratic energy in your close relationship. Now, this doesn't have to be spousal relationship, it can be business relationship as well. Now, this new moon squaring Uranus can give a kind of a different approach, wanting new beginning where your career matters are concerned. The way you connect socially in a one-to-one way may be limiting you, or the erratic changes or your perception around or your own self-limiting belief around relationship may be holding you back from the career changes that you want to make. And this partnership can be personal and business. So any limiting belief that you have around your personal life in terms of relationship and partnership may be holding you back from making these career changes. So it's very important to really go past your internal conflict. And this Uranus connecting with new moon in a challenging aspect is going to bring these dramatic, unexpected changes where new beginning in career matters are concerned. So definitely a good time to, promote a new passion and, express yourself a little bit more authentically where your career matter is concerned, and really manifest these new experiences, new beginnings, new activities, new projects, new people around your career, professional and business matters, Scorpios. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Sagittarius. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Sagittarius, this August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo, which is your ninth house. Now, ninth house is the house of belief system. It's a house of faith. It's a house of your perception. It's a house of exploration, adventure, new experiences, traveling and all that. So when a new moon occurs in your ninth house, this is a great time to expand your experience, really your mind, stretch your mind and engage in new experiences beyond your regular experience. So whatever you have been experiencing, your current situation is, you want to go beyond, and this is a good time to do that. Use this new moon to shift your point of view, your perception, Sagittarius. Now you may have the desire to explore and expand and have an adventure, maybe travel, experience new culture, new people, and all that. So you may be also making some kind of impulsive decision where exploration and traveling or just connecting externally is concerned. So just be mindful, because some of the plans may not go well. Maybe a trip, if you want to take, it may not go well, it may not go as per the plan. So just be mindful of that energy, because the new moon brings some sort of restlessness and some sort of dissatisfaction with your current situation, your routine, the mundane life, and hence you want to make these changes. You want new beginning, you want to experience new energies. So just be mindful of this restless energy as well around this new moon. Now it's a good idea to break past these barriers and experience what you want to experience, stretch your imagination, explore beyond your limits, and this can be mental exploration as well. It doesn't have to be physical exploration. So you don't need to be traveling somewhere. Now if you are traveling, it's great to travel, but it can be mental exploration as well, and this can come through reading something new, maybe reading or speaking to people of different viewpoints, different worldviews and all that. So this change in perception, shift in perception, new beginning in the way you perceive things can come from other avenues as well. So do make effort to initiate these new activities, new projects as well, that you want to take on, your passion project that will expand your mind, and give you a feel of the spirit of adventure that Sagittarius you so much crave, because Sagittarius, you're a sign of adventure, you're the sign of exploration. So this feel of spirit of adventure, can come by renewing your perspective, by reading, learning, expanding, traveling, connecting with new people and all that. So really a good time to have new beginning in these matters, and really engage with new people, new activities and all that. Now this new moon is going to be squared by Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is your sixth house. Now sixth house is the house of your daily routine and work schedule and all that. So you already have been experiencing now in the last few years a kind of a lot of shakeups in your daily routine, your work schedule, your attitude towards work and health and all that. Now with this new moon, there may be an urge to break free from routine and really go and explore and expand and really do things beyond what you currently do, go beyond your mundane life and all that. So definitely there is a desire there. So there can be some kind of dramatic, unexpected changes around that, and you want these new experiences. So it's important to, deal with your internal conflict, because Uranus can bring kind of a rebellious energy, especially, something that you are used to and you want to break free in order to experience new energies. So definitely it's a good time to manifest these new experiences, new beginnings, and all that. And really take on a more passionate, more expressive kind of approach, a more heart-centered approach, what you truly desire. So follow your heart in terms of exploring and learning something new and really opening yourself to the world during this time, Sagittarius. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Capricorn. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, this new moon occurs in the sign of Leo and in your eighth house, Capricorn. So so there's an opportunity for new beginning, new cycles in the eighth house matter. Now, eighth house is a house of shared resources, shared values, your social finance, and all that. So this is a good time to sort out your finances, Capricorn. Really focus on what is not working in your life and let it go, release, and really engage in deep healing and really focus on, your inner joy during this time. Now, new moon in the eighth house is also a time of empowerment. So definitely you are, kind of creating this awareness within yourself, your psychological self, your subconscious self, how and what can bring you joy and where does the healing lie during this time. So it's important to release any past energies that is keeping you stuck, Capricorn. Now, eighth house is the house of finances, so definitely it's a good time to have new beginning or have a new attitude towards your finances, especially, shared finances, the one that comes from other people, not your self-earned finances, but your attitude towards other people's resources during this time. Really create awareness about other people and the effect other people have on you, especially in terms of resources and even psychological effect as well. So you are really focusing on creating this awareness regarding the effect of other people on you. So you're focused on what works for them, what works for you. Also your sharing is heightened during this time, and also how you share resources with others is definitely in focus during this time. So this is a brilliant time to, start a financial plan, a savings plan, and really look into your finances, where the money is coming from, where the money is going, and all that. Now, Capricorn, this new moon in eighth house is going to square Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is your fifth house. Now, fifth house is the house of self-expression, creativity, your children, your inner child, fun times, and all that. So here you may have an unconventional approach to the way you express yourself, or there can be some kind of erratic relationship with your children and all that. So definitely it's important to, release yourself from any personal inhibitions and focus on how you express yourself and how you connect with your children and, your inner child as well, Capricorn. Now, Uranus connecting with new moon is a great time for new beginning, sudden new beginnings, but it can be unexpected and dramatic as well. So definitely it's important to manifest these new beginnings by releasing any internal conflict that you may have that may be holding you back. So you will have this rebellious energy around this time to bring new changes in your life, and this is a good time to, really have these new cycles beginning when it comes to your psychological self, your the way you connect with your own subconscious, how you see your money, your own value system, and also the value system of other people in your life, Capricorn. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Aquarius. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, the August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo on the 16th of August. And Leo is your seventh house. It's your opposite sign. It's the house of partnership and relationship. So here there's an opportunity for new beginning in your seventh house matter, in your relationship and partnership. And this can be both personal and business. Now, use this opportunity to either renew a relationship, redefine, or start a completely new connection, Aquarius. And just be mindful that getting into a relationship doesn't mean abandoning your own sense of self, your own independence. So it's definitely a favorable time for new business partnership as well, and new romantic personal relationship as well. So You will feel a little bit vulnerable as well around this time, because new moon is a kind of a sensitive time. And when it comes to partnership, there can be a sense of, wanting to connect with people on more personal level, on more heart-centered level. So definitely a great time to renew the way you look at partnership, and also the way you connect with people, your social interaction, your one-to-one interaction and all that. So this is a good opportunity to really, present yourself in the most authentic way, and really communicate your needs and desires in relationship, and also understand what other people expect from you during this time. Now you will have a desire to have somebody, a partner in life whom you can lean on, whom you can rely on. So there's a desire to focus on relationship that are mutually supportive as well, Aquarius, during this time. Now do ask yourself how compatible you are as well in a relationship, and develop yourself, your own capabilities as well to handle a relationship, and also really understand or listen to other people's needs and wants as well where relationship is concerned. Now this new moon is connecting with Uranus in the sign of Taurus in a square aspect. Now Taurus is your fourth house. Fourth house is a house of home and family life. So your relationship matter is squaring your home and family matters. Now, in the last few years, you have seen a lot of changes where your emotional foundation is concerned, your domestic situation, your domestic routine, your living condition, and all that is concerned. So, there may be a kind of a feeling of out of control around this new moon, especially where your relationship is concerned. There can be unexpected changes, dramatic changes, the way you associate with others, and that can kind of have a disruptive kind of energy around your emotional self, your sense of security, and all that. So, definitely, relationship and home life can be in a flux. So, it's important to release any internal conflict or things that are holding you back, and bring these new changes in relationship, how you see relationship, and how you connect with people around you, Aquarius. Thank you. Hello, my lovely Pisces. Welcome to your August new moon reading. Now, Pisces, this August new moon occurs in the sign of Leo on the 16th of August, and Leo is your sixth house. Now, sixth house is a house of your daily routine, your work schedules, your health matters, and all that. So, this new moon is going to definitely spice up your daily routine. There's a need to kind of consider new habits, new health regime, new work schedules during this time. And do prioritize your well-being, your wellness, and all that during this time, because new moon is a very sensitive time, and in the sign of Leo, it's about being authentic. So here you're definitely kind of connecting with your mundane life in an authentic way. What do you truly desire? And new moon is a time of manifestation, new beginnings, new energies in your sixth house matters. So definitely do streamline or organize your daily life during this time to increase efficiency. Do bring these new changes, new work schedule, new working patterns, routines, habits. If you have any bad habits, it's a good time to release and really engage in new healthy habits where your work matters and health matters are concerned. Now, if you have kind of a work schedule which is very stressful and is not helpful in relaxing you, this is a good time to lessen your burden a little bit where your daily routine is concerned. So do sort things out, and really reduce your stress level, and be more productive and efficient at the end of the day. So definitely it's a good time to have these new beginnings, new activities, new cycles in the way you engage in your daily life, Pisces. Now this new moon is going to square Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which is your third house. The third house is the house of communication and connection. So there's a possibility of, feeling easily bored or distracted when it comes to your mental pursuits, especially if they are, traditional pursuits. You can get kind of bored of them. So with this sixth house energy, which is your daily habits and daily schedules, there can be a kind of feeling of feeling distracted or bored of your what you do on a daily basis if it's not much engaging, or is not stretching your imagination, or is not really mentally stimulating. You may kind of feel bored around this time. So definitely it's a good idea to expand your mind and your engage in new habits, new way of doing things that will help you open yourself to new ideas, new ways of doing things, new people, new encounters, new cycles, new viewpoints and all that, new ideas and all that. So do connect with your authentic self, where your work schedule, your habits and all that is concerned, and something that lowers your stress level, and makes you more productive at the end of the day, Pisces. Thank you.